There we go. All right. Good morning. As always, if this is the recording, good afternoon or evening as well. Today, not necessary to have any props, but of course, it's the morning if you're live with me. So why not take them? We'll start in a comfortable seated position. And you can press play on the playlist in 3, 2, 1, go for it. If you don't want the playlist, it's okay. I'll never know that you never used it. Great. Close down the eyes. And find that natural stacked position of your spine. Rocking a little bit on the sit bones to find evenness and balance between left and right. As you breathe in, filling the back of the body with breath, inflating the kidneys, lifting up through the vertebrae, spreading the shoulder blades, rising through the back of the neck to the crown of the head. And as you breathe out, keep this space, but melt down the front. As you breathe into the back, now also breathe into the sides of your body, inflating the ribs. Finding a little more space around the armpits. And as you breathe out, keep this space, but let the front come down and in. And then last one, big breath in, inflating the back, the sides, but also through the front. And as you breathe out, this time 360, as though you give yourself a hug. Squeeze everything out. On your next breath in, we'll add on, breathe in so much you feel around your armpits a bit of movement, and then let your arms carry this movement out and up to the sky, both hands. As you breathe out, bring both hands to your heart. And again, out and up as you breathe in. Hands to heart, breathe out. This movement is actually from Qigong, inviting all the energy, capturing it all, and then centering and grounding, finding that balance between constant expansion, just like the universe, and centering and grounding, finding that balance. And today I invite you to find that little bit of balance between the breath in and the breath out, intention and action, between the light and the dark, between taking on everything you need and letting go. Balance is something we all strive for. Keep the hands at the heart next time they are there. But balance does not mean we stay still. Balance comes from moving a little bit one direction, and it's a correction, coming back to yourself again and again. It's moving out and returning back. It's waking up with the light and going to bed with the dark. Constant movement, expansion, contraction, giving and receiving. And so today, I invite you to set your intention, giving it to someone who you think needs it. Have that person in your mind. And if nobody comes to your mind, then just send it to all of us. We're all very grateful. And on your next breath out, let's blink the eyes open and we make a start. I'm going to take off my very yellow jumper. Okay, if you're sitting on a block, come off it. Bring your feet out in front of you. Again, rocking a little bit on the sit bones. Open up the feet this wide. Take your hands, you're going to cup them, and let's start to energize, waking ourselves up from that lovely grounded centering to some energy. So we're going to go and start cupping around the outsides of the legs, down the insides, over the top, up the back, around to the tummy, up to the chest. You can make fists for this bit. Up. You're not wearing a microphone, it's much easier. And then coming up, take one hand, go all the way on the inside and then the outside, other hand one way and then the other. Give yourself a pat on the back, both sides, maybe a bit of the neck. And then what part of your body needs it more? A bit of the low back. What part of your body feels super stiff? You're gonna go for that part. So for me, it's my low back. We can always do with some. All right, and then let's shake it off. Sha, sha, sha. Meridians, nutties, everything energized. Love it. Okay, let's come now onto hands and knees. And start today, you decide how intense you want this to be, either the hands facing sideways or the hands facing all the way back. Regulars in my class, you know this is, I hate it very much, which is why we do it every day. As you breathe in, tucking toes, come into your cow pose, articulate the spine, tailbone up, belly drops, heart comes through, look up, big breath out from the tailbone first, lift up, protract the shoulders, chin to chest. Cow as you breathe in. Cat as you breathe out. Cow, breathe in. Cat, breathe out. Find a flat back. Pull both sides of the belly in towards each other. Try and squeeze the arms towards each other. Pull the top of your head forwards, your tailbone backwards. And then lean back as much as your wrists let you. We'll stay here for 3 breaths. Resist that. Soften the face, 2. Lengthen through the neck, 3. Coming forwards, I hate it also. Come onto the fingertips and then sit on your heels, checking that the toes are also getting a stretch. We've energized meridians. Now we'll stretch the beginning, the fascia. Reach your arms up to the sky and then start to circle those wrists. Oh, it feels so good. Keep pulling the belly in, keep filling the back of the body with breath. Let's go the other way. If your wrists and joints feel like mine, they're very clicky today. Your left hand to your left hip, pull it back, and then bring your right arm up and over for a side stretch. Top little finger faces down to create that space around your shoulder, reaching over. And then the top hand to the left knee, the left hand to your low back. Check you're dropping the tailbone like an anchor. Breathe in, stretch your spine, and as you breathe out, twist. The right hand stays, the left hand reaches up, reaches over to the outside of the right thigh. Pull, chin to chest, and feel that nice big expansion through your superficial back line. That's the whole nervous system on the back. Like you take off a jumper, come on up, reach up, and we side bend the other way. Right hand to your left, right hip, pull it back. Lean over with the left hand to the right side. Top little finger faces down a little bit. Breathe and reach. Oh, this is my tight side. How about you? Top hand comes down to the right knee. Right hand comes to the low back. Drop the tailbone like an anchor. Lift up through each vertebrae. And when you breathe out, twist. Back hand reaches up, reaches over, holds the outside of the left thigh. Pull, 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 suck that belly in. Like you take off a jumper, reach up. It's gonna feel so good to come onto the hands, come onto the knees, lift your feet, circle your ankles. 1, 2, 3. Let's go the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Put your top of your feet on the floor. Oh, that's so nice. Give yourself a round of applause. You've made it to yoga. You've made it to a wrist stretch and a toe stretch. Yeah. Say sorry to your neighbors below you. Good. Okay. Let's energize it even more. Push into the hands, pull the belly in, think cat pose in the back, and lift your knees 1 centimeter off the floor. Extra bit of alignment. Have a look at through your knees. If the toes are coming in, can you replace them so that your feet are parallel? Push into the hands, suck the belly in. I know, I know, I know. Downward dog, breath out. Whew. It's your first one. Bend one knee, bend the other. Nod your head. Yes, yes, I am waking up. Shake your head now. There is a time for everything. This is also balance, right? Not just staying in the middle, but seeing the bigger picture, the longer picture. Seeing the whole wave, not just where you are on it. So this wave of waking up, of energizing, complementing the wave of releasing, of grounding, for example, in Tuesday's yin class. Super. High on the tiptoes, bend the knees, tiny little steps forwards. Uttanasana, when you get to the front, hold onto your elbows and fold. Check that you are standing on the four corners of your feet, big toe, little toe, inner and outer heel, lifting the inner arches. And that when you breathe out, you're engaging the bandhas, helping the low back to release. Reach the hands to the floor, option for hands to your shins. You choose. Halfway lift, gaze forward. Top of your head, trying to reach forwards. On your next breath out, hands outside your feet, fold. Bend your knees, let's roll all the way up. Reach arms out and up when you get there. Resist the urge to back bend. Instead, feel the back of the body with breath. Bring the hands to your heart. Begin, weiter, let's go. Out and up, breath in. Like swimming, up, out, and down, breath out. Halfway lift, gaze forward. As you breathe out, we'll bring the right foot back, come onto your fingertips, look halfway forwards, rock forwards and back. Not up and down, forwards and back, powering up that back leg, as though I can come through the screen, sit on your back leg. And I'm, 60 kilos sitting on you, so lift it up. Hands down, left foot comes back, downward dog. Check that you're hip wide. Roll like a wave into your plank as you breathe out all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toes, roll the shoulders back, pin the elbows back, find your cobra, suck the belly in. Down dog as you breathe out. Adjust the length of your down dog so it works for you. Wrap the triceps. Reaffirm your connection with your hands to the earth. Try to release around your trapezius until the tailbone to the sky, pulling the front body in. Yes. Let's lift that right leg up, kick it up 3 times. Up, upper, uppest. Right foot comes forwards, give it a hand if you need. Come onto the fingertips, look forwards, not down, and then rock forwards and back. Power up that back leg, trying to keep the hips a little bit more level, probably more level than mine are. My left hip likes to go down. And then let's step forwards, halfway lift, breathe out and fold. Stand up with the flat back, reach out and up, capturing all that you need to be energized today. Hands to your heart, breath out. Let's go more, out and up, breath in. This time, hands in front of your face, elbows in, breath out. Halfway lift, gaze forward. This time, we'll bring the left foot back, hands down, Achtung, right leg up and back, 3-leg dog. Point the toe, bend the knee, open the hip. We'll do 3 big circles with that right knee. Keep pushing into the right hand. 1, 2, 3. What goes around comes around. That is balance. Go the other way. 3, 2, and 1. Right hip stacks on top of left. Push into the right hand. Look underneath your left armpit. Do you see your foot? There it is. Train the brain. Circle that right ankle. 1, 2, 3. Other way. 3, 2, and 1. If you found that hard, you're not alone. Right foot outside right hand. Check that the front toes and the front knee point the same direction. Come onto fingertips. Heart reaches forwards like a halfway lift. Left hip is parallel to the right. Rock forwards and back. Ooh, I know. Find evenness, so you're on the ball of the back foot, not putting too much weight on the back toes. Hands back down, plank pose, right foot back. Stay here, power up, and then reach forwards, heart forwards, elbows in, chaturanga, knees down or up. Slide over the toes, come on up for your up dog, down dog as you breathe out. Adjust your feet as you need. Do the checks. Wrap the triceps, lengthen spine, tilt tailbone, ground feet. Left leg is up. Good. As you breathe out, point the toe, bend the knee, open the hip, push into the left hand. 3 big circles with that left knee. 1, 2. Is your hips also clicking like mine? 3. And then other way. 3, 2, and 1. Stack left hip on top of right. This is called scorpion dog. Look underneath your right armpit. Do you see your foot? Do some circles. 1, 2, 3. Other way. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the leg as high as you can. Left foot outside left hand. Check the position of the toe and the knee. Come onto your fingertips. Heart is forwards. Resist collapsing into the hips. Power up instead. Then we rock forwards and back. Heart leads the way. Back leg strong. Beautiful. Right foot outside right hand. Hands forwards. Squat into the yogi squat position. Keep the hands on the floor and then go side to side. Depending on your flexibility, if this is feeling super intense, just be with the feeling. If you're one of those people that does this all day, every day, then try to hug the outside of your ankles in as you open. So you're not rolling over the ankles. Toe and knee still are in the same position. Heart is up. Great. Bottom is up. Zigzag the feet so that you are in Uttanasana and fold. Bend your knees, roll all the way up. Reach your hands forwards and up. And then technical word, swoosh. Swoosh your hands. I'm going to step back a bit. Swish your hands forwards, back, sorry, down and back. Utkatasana, swoosh. Breathe in. Hands down, straight legs, hands back to the sky. Breathe out. Uttanasana, breath in. 2 more times, breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out, Uttanasana, fold. I'm just going to step forwards a bit. Halfway lift, gazing forwards. Hello, Bailey. Breathe out, hands down. Step or jump to the back. Flow through a vinyasa. Chaturanga or to the floor. Cobra or up dog. Open the heart. Down dog as you breathe out. Bring the right leg up to the sky. Keep the hip level. Right foot comes forwards. Warrior 1. Round your back foot. Rising. Look up. Pull the low belly up and in. I'm going to say it again. Fill the back of your body with breath. You feel an unfurling of your spine. From here, the right hand reaches behind you to the low back. Push the tailbone down. Top little finger faces down and then side bend over. Super. Can you create more space between your vertebrae? Between your left ribs? Between your neck and your left shoulder? Super. Onto the back toes. This is the wobbly bit. Left elbow to right knee. Prayer position with the hands. Push and rotate. Option to look up to the sky and try to level the hips. Lift the left hip up more than you think. Look down. Hands down. Right leg up and back. 3-leg dog. You choose 1 or 2-leg plank. If you chose 1-leg plank, it's a 1-leg chaturanga. Everybody roll over the toes. Up dog. Down dog. As you breathe out, take the time to do the adjustments in down dog that you need. Adjust your feet, wrap the triceps, lengthen spine. Release the neck. Let's lift the left leg. Big breath in, high as you can. Big breath out, left foot is forward. Ground the back foot, warrior one. Pulling the low belly up and in, engage the banders to support the spine. Back leg super strong. Left hand goes first for the low back, push it down. And then right hand reaches over to the left. Find more space between your vertebrae, the right ribs, the right shoulder, the right neck. Super. Onto the back toes. Right elbow, left knee. Hands to prayer. Push and revolve. Can you lift your right hip more? Aha. And then push. If you have a good balance day, you're looking up. The rest of us are looking down. Hands come down. Left foot up and back. Reach it up. As you breathe out, you choose 1 or 2 leg plank, 1 or 2 leg chaturanga. Up dog, lift the heart. Down dog, breathe out. Begin weiter. The right leg is up, point toe bend knee, open the hip, knack. As you breathe out, right foot comes forwards. Warrior one, rise up. This time, right hand will go behind you instead of the back. Can you find the back leg? Some of you can even find the outside of the back leg and help it to wrap. Yes. Left arm reaches over, keep bending the front knee. Don't just puff up the belly, pull it in, integrate yourself. Good. From here again, we'll come and find the twist onto the back toes. Left hand, right knee, wee, she says. Left elbow, right knee, hands together. Open to warrior two. This means hands forwards, up, straighten the front leg, ground the back foot, open the hips, and then we come down. Have a look. Have you got heel to heel alignment? If not, it's a zigzag with the front foot, in or out. Beautiful. Straighten both legs, lift the front toes, hands to sky, breath in. Try to keep those hips level. As you breathe out back into warrior two. Try to keep the hips level. Reach forwards, flip front palm, reverse. As you breathe out, right elbow, right thigh, left arm up and over. Push into the back foot, create space. Heart up towards the sky. It's a thoracic rotation. As you breathe in, come all the way up, reach up. As you breathe out, adjust your back foot for a side lunge, Skandasana, hands to the floor. Left elbow pushes inside the left leg. The right leg is supercharged. Again, like I'm gonna sit on your thigh. Oh. Look at the front toes, spread them, yogi toes, and lift your chest up to the sky. Cool. Let's turn to the back of the mat. Pivot the toes and wiggle your left foot next to your left hand. Back knee is down. Push into back knee and front foot as you come on up, reaching. Nice. Stay there. Your hips feel like mine. This is very intense on your hip flexor and psoas, which is what we want. Left hand, left hip, side bend over. Right hand, that's the one in the sky, touches your back and push your head into your right arm. Push, push, push. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, the right hand comes forwards, down to the floor. The right knee lifts up. The left hand comes up for a twist, level the hips. Left hand is forwards. Left hand goes through the hand and foot to the middle of the mat. From this position, the right hand can also try to find the middle of the mat. Pivot on your feet. Turn your right foot more to the front of the mat, the true front. The right hand comes towards the right foot. The left foot goes behind or through your left arm into Navasana. You're thinking, what? You can have a look. You come, it's forwards, down, Navasana. Little celebration when you get there. We made it. Knees into the chest. Have no fear. Roll back, roll forwards and up. One, and up. Use your hands if you need. That's literally what they're there for. Super. Let's have a look at the feet. How are they? Are they hip wide? Are they parallel? Are you grounding into the four corners? Yes, Jody. Super. Reach out and up. Breath in. Up, out, and down as you breathe out. Suck the lower belly in when you fold. It helps your lower back. It helps the glanders. Halfway lift. Reach your heart forward. Breathe out. We step or jump back. Flow through a vinyasa your way. Offering your heart to the sky in the back bend. Grounding back down to the earth in your down dog. Balance. Lift your left leg up. As you breathe, that left foot comes forwards. Warrior one. Rise on up. Turbo power that back foot. Screw the right foot a little more into the earth. This will help the rotation of the back leg. Pull the low belly up and in. Left hand goes behind you. See if you find, you can be on the back. That's a beautiful place to be. Or you find your leg. Some of you find the outside. Side bend over. This is called exalted warrior in English. Keep pulling the belly in. Carefully onto the back toes. Right elbow, left knee, hands to prayer. Push and revolve. Level the hips. Yes. Let's open to warrior two. Control how you do it. Hands forwards. Mindful movements. Hands up. Straighten the front leg. Adjust the back foot. Fancy footwork. Left foot may be in a bit. Adjust the back. And then we come down warrior two. Beautiful. Drop the tailbone like an anchor. External rotation of your legs so that your right leg is actually neutral. Reach forwards, flip front palm, reverse, up and back across the sky. Try not to move the front leg. As you breathe out, elbow to thigh, the top arm up and over. Big line of energy through the right side, thoracic rotation, heart to the sky. Oh, yes. I say it pretty much in every class because I do it every class, but I love this pose. Let's come all the way up. Stand up, reach up, lift those front toes. How high can you get? As you breathe out, find Skandasana to the back of the mat. Super. Hands come down. Right arm is pushing inside your right leg. Imagine I'm going to come and sit on you. If you've got a pet or a child, maybe they actually are coming to sit on you. This often happens. Lift up your heart. Activate your left toes. Turn to the back. Move your right foot so it's very close to the right hand. This way your feet are actually hip wide. Good. The back knee is down. Fill the back of your body with breath. Imagine you are a plant or a leaf unfurling. Wake yourself up. Almost like a wave rising, rooting into the earth. And now we'll bring the left hand to the back, the right hand to the right hip. Find some evenness in the hips and push your head into your upper arm. Oh, it feels amazing. Breathe into it. And by amazing, I mean super intense, right? On your next breath out, your right hand is pulling the right hip back to create space. You pull the low belly up and in to create space. Left elbow to the right knee, right hand on top of the left, push and revolve. And then we look down. Left hand comes back down. Lift the back knee and the right hand dives down towards the middle of the mat. The left hand starts to come as well. Pivot on the feet, so feet face forwards. The right leg comes through, and the left hand can actually lift up. This will make it a little bit less clunky. So you hang out in this position, right? And then we glove down, foot up, hands up, celebration station. We did it. Yeah. Feet down, lie down. Oh, that's nice. Bring your feet to your fingers. Push your lower back into the floor. As you breathe in, roll the hips up to the sky and enjoy that nice stretch around your hips. Push your head into the floor a lot. This is what I want the main action of the pose to be when we do it this time. Push, 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 push. And then roll down. There, shown. Lift your head, lift your shoulder blades, lift your hands. We'll do some penguins. The right hand touches the right leg, and then the left hand touches the left leg. So if somebody looked at you, you'd look like a penguin walking. So let's go for a walk. Ooh, that is my spine. I'm hoping it's floorboard. Whew. Right, left, chin away from chest, right, left. Breath is smooth, even though the body might start shaking, that's okay. If you want to make this more intense, keep bringing your hands towards your knees. There is not really a way to make this less intense, I'm sorry. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down, you did it. I'm proud of me. You proud of yourself also? Knees into your chest, hold the back of the legs. And then bring the knees out as much as you can. And then half circle them back in. Knees out as much as you can. Circle them back in. Last time, out as much as you can. Circle them back in. Now keep the feet together, the knees apart, arms inside your legs, and push your arms and knees against each other a lot. Great, push the back of the head into the floor. Where are you looking in this position? Lift your bottom off the floor. Where are you looking in this position? It's not down, right? Try to look behind you. We roll like a ball 3 times, and then you choose how you enter crow pose. 4th roll, try to have a smooth entry, or we find the squat and then go in. So it's 1, feet on the floor or not, you choose. 2, 3, moment of truth, and full Bergkasana. I'm completely failed with that one because of my railing. Try to have the elbows in. Squeeze the feet towards the bum, puff up the upper back, dome it, looking forward. Pull the elbows in for 3, 2, 1. Everybody feet down, not chaturanga today. I save you from it. Super. The knees now come inside the arms. We reach the hands to the sky. Circle those wrists. 1, 2, 3, other way, 3, 2, and 1. Try and touch the sky with the hands, but stay in the squat. And then when you breathe out, bring the knees by the armpits, or the armpits by the knees. Reach forward, super dramatic. And then how lightly can you land the hands down? Bottom comes up. Good. You're in a short downward dog. No need to make it any longer. Beautiful. From here, please bring the right leg up to the sky, point the toe, bend the knee, open the hip. The left hand holds that foot that's in the sky. Push the foot into the hand into the foot. And as tricky as this is, can you soften your face? Finding that balance, that groundedness, and yet at the same time, that openness, that energy. Keep the foot where it is, upside down. The left hand goes down, and then we bring the right foot down. Control your movements. Let's try the left side. The left leg goes up. Point the toe, bend the knee, open the hip. You're pushing onto that left hand. The right hand goes back. See if you can find your foot. Push your foot into your hand into your foot. Left ear is by left arm. Ooh, this is definitely my wobbly side. 1, foot stays, right hand down, then left foot down. Amazing. Bring the knees down. Untuck your toes. Bring your knees as wide as the mat. And we sit on the heels. Good. So this will now depend on the length of your arms and how your back and side body feel today. So if you've got the blocks, all the blocks with me, you're welcome to put the blocks behind you. So we're coming into baby camel sweeps. If you don't want the blocks today, you don't need them. And if your back is feeling really open and you feel that this isn't really giving you much, then bring the knees together, come onto your heels, your toes, excuse me, hold the heel, and then we'll do the actual half camel. So many choices. I'm going to start with option 2. And everybody, unless you're in your toes are tucked, we're going to come down. Sweep over towards the right hand to the block, to the floor, or to the heel. The left arm is up. As you breathe out, spiral down, chest to thigh, over to the other side and come on up. All the way down, over, come on up, down, over. We're going to go 2 more times, up. If you want to change what you're doing, you are welcome to for the last 1 or 2. Filling the back of your body with breath as you come up. Putting the belly in to release the low back as you come down. Amazing. Wherever you are, we release. Bring your hands down and we'll find down dog. So bring your feet back now. Just to have an extra bit of release. Bend the knees. Bring the knees over to the right side and try to bring your bottom to your left foot. Oh, yes. Keep this position, straighten the legs. Whoa, the same kind of pose. Same action for that shoulder. Normal downward dog. Bend the knees. Twist the knees to the left. Drop the heels towards the right. Bottom towards the right foot. Straighten the legs as much as you can. Push into that left hand. Aye, aye, aye. Normal downward dog. Then we have our final pose, which is a variation of wild thing. So you're lifting the right leg up, point the toe, bend the knee, open the hip, rock forward so that your left shoulder is parallel to the left wrist. Come onto the outside edge of your left foot, drop the right foot down, bring the right arm by the right ear, the little finger faces down. Squeeze the left hand into the earth. This is wild thing, option 1. Option 2 is for the hand, the top hand, to come to your back, just like we did before. Push the head into the arm. Maybe you can wiggle the hand towards your armpit. Option 3, release, hand is to the sky. Hand comes by the right hip. Maybe hand can find your right leg. This is quite intense. Whatever you've chosen, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, all the way down, downward dog. So energizing. Let's try the other side. Left foot up, point toe, bend knee, open hip. Rock forward so that you're in the correct position, correct alignment for the shoulders. And then transfer the weight onto the outside of the right foot. Left toes come down, open into wild thing, Option 1, stay. Option 2, hand to back or armpit. If you're doing this position, you're pushing your head into your arm. Option 3, left hand up, left hand by hip. Maybe left hand holds left leg. 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, come on down. Proud of you. That was super hard. That's super energizing. Find the tiptoes, bend the knees, look forward. If you have the space and the motivation, jump through. Otherwise, step or jump your feet inside your hands. Whatever we're doing, bottom is down. Hands back. Bring your bottom through your hands. Rock on the sit bones. And then bring the feet together, please. Push the calves into the floor. The sit bones into the floor. Activate the toes. Reach your arms up. I promise this is the last time the arms go up. And then reach your heart forward. Pull the belly in. Let your arms descend gracefully down. And if gracefully down is not an option today, bend your knees until it becomes an option. We'll take 4 big breaths. Grounding. And yet so filled with the energy that you've created through your efforts, your practice, your prana. Whatever you do it 100%. If you rest 100%. If you energize, do it 100%. Change the perspective from small and short-sighted to timeless. See the big waves of life, the seasons of the whole year creating balance. How you are in your day creating balance. The wave of your energy, prana, the up force, and apana, the down force. Rise up. We lie down. And find happy baby. Knees into the chest, arms inside the legs. Hold your ankles, your big toes with peace fingers, or the outsides of your feet. Feet towards the sky, tailbone glued to the floor. Chin a little bit to the chest to encourage length in the spine. You can start to straighten one leg a bit or a lot. And back. The other leg can straighten. Come back. Your feet can come together. How does that feel? Be an explorer of your body. Rebalancing. Good. Relax the effort of the shoulders. That's better. And then bring the feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana, outsides of your feet to the earth. If it's feeling a lot for the hips, prop your thighs with blocks, blankets, whatever. Right hand belly and left hand heart. Soften here. And notice how open and yet grounded you can be. Whenever you're ready, straighten the legs, reach your arms overhead and reawaken, stretching into the wonderful day ahead. If this is the evening, if this is the recording, the wonderful evening ahead. And then releasing all expectations. Knees into your chest. Please roll to your right side. Sitting up. Hands in front of heart, Anjali Mudra. And just finish with that reaffirming of how balanced you can be while still giving yourself to life entirely. I invite you to say to yourself, I am energized. I am grounded. I am balanced. I am me. And thank you for sharing yourself and your practice today. Have a beautiful day or evening ahead. Namaste.